He sits down next to me at the dinner table and immediately starts showering me with compliments. Keep in mind, I just turned 11, and he was like in his early 30s. Don't sleep over. So, this happened when I had just turned 11, so bear with me here. My parents were always very strict with me growing up, most particularly my mom. She was especially weird about letting me sleep over, visit with friends with older males present in their homes. I never understood why, as I was born and raised in Canada, and sleepovers were pretty common with my Western peers. I just figured it was due to the fact that she grew up in a strict Muslim household back home, and men and women would be kept separate for the most part. What I found odd, though, was that she even kept this same energy around male relatives that she wasn't very familiar with, my cousins, and even uncles from my father's side. Anyway, so one day I begged both she and my dad on my hands and knees to please let me sleep over at my best friend. Let's call her Emma. Emma's house. I even stressed that she knew her parents and her younger brother, so there should be no issue with me staying the night just once. She, of course, still disagreed, but after some convincing from my dad, she finally folded. I was so excited. So, fast forward to the day of the sleepover. My friend Emma, her little brother, who was a year younger than us, Justin, and I were all playing video games in the living room. We had just come in from playing outside in the snow, and I had noticed a young-looking, attractive older man watching us from the window, so I asked her who that was. She said that he was her stepdad's younger brother, who was visiting from LA. I thought this was super cool, and immediately started asking her a bunch of questions about him. I got the vibe that he was kind of the black sheep of her stepdad's family, since she vaguely mentioned he got in trouble a lot in the States. Anyway, so, later we're all eating dinner, and he joins us. He sits down next to me at the dinner table, and immediately starts showering me with compliments. Keep in mind, I just turned 11, and he was like in his early 30s. He kept on saying how sweet and cute I was, and even pinched my cheeks. At this point, Emma's mom and dad start clearing their throats and sending signals to him that he needs to stop. Honestly, I only just realized this as I got older, and I never even thought anything was wrong at the time. So, that night Emma and I hang out in her bedroom recording dumb videos on Vine, reading creepy pastas and stuff like that. Eventually, we end up falling asleep in her bed. I wake up in the middle of the night. It was probably like 2 a.m. or something, because I had to pee. For some reason, I felt really weird about this, since it was my first time sleeping away from home, and I would have to navigate the